Hi, in today's video I'm gonna show you the bus terminal in Split, which is the most important land transport port hub in Dalmatia. So if you're traveling around in Croatia, it's very likely you're gonna end up here. So I'm gonna walk you through it today so you know what to expect when you end up here. Maybe a few additional information before we start our tour around, just basically if you turn around a little bit here, we have the train station. And if we look to this side over here, the ferry port is here. So we have a triangle of transport hub here where you can basically switch between bus, ferry, train, ferry, or bus and train very easy here in Split because everything is just within a few hundred meters here. So definitely a important place if you need to travel around from Split. Let's go to the bus station and have a look at the stuff over there. So the first thing you find when you come to the bus station is basically the ticket sale office where you buy your tickets for your trip, and we can just go in and have a look. Nice place to be in a hot summer day because air conditioning is here. Here you have basically all timetables. If you haven't looked them up before, you have basically electronic displays so you can see on which platform the different buses is going to departure. And of course here you can buy your tickets. And down here at the end, you have a vending machine, and then you have toilets. And maybe just to mention, for the toilets, it's €1 and you need coins to pay for the toilets. If you don't have one in spare change, the ladies working here would be more than happy to help you change so that you can go on a toilet. So there's a total of 21 gates down here, but actually there's only I think 6 platform numbers. So you can have on one platform that there's a platform number would actually cover more than one gate. So it can happen that you have 2-3 buses from the same company parked next to each other on the same platform number. So just in that case, pay attention to what it says in the window of the bus. Or maybe even ask the driver so you don't end up on a bus which drives the opposite direction of what you intended. It's a little bit unfortunate situation, so that's why I kind of would emphasize to double check these things. So of course now we are outside of the season, so there's not that many people, but trust me, if you come here in the summer, it's going to be super busy. We have here some luggage storage, which is great to use if you come to Split. You need to spend a few hours just to walk around in the town. Super convenient. You can leave it directly here at the bus station, and it's I think from the price wise, it's one of the cheapest places you can leave it in Split. If you need to leave the luggage, as an example, 5-6 hours, it's only €3 here, so really affordable. And the opening hours of the luggage stores, or as well as of the bus station in general, is from 5 in the morning till 10 in the evening. So and that's basically 7 days a week. So no problem. If you get here early, you can still get your luggage. Then you have further down here, you have a few shops, some fast food. And I think there's a kiosk or something down here. We're just gonna go down here. There's the last thing I wanted to show you before we walk back. Here you have city bus stuff, so if you want to travel around in Split with city buses, just basically at the end of the bus station you have the place where you can jump on the city bus. You also have a next bike station here. You can see you can basically rent a bike here and go around in Split. Anyway, let's go back to the station. There's a few more things I wanted to show you. So a general thing which is important to know when you travel around with buses in Croatia, you always need a few spare coins. Why? Because you heard before I told you, if you need to use the toilet, you need a coin to do that. But also most of the bus companies, you cannot book luggage up front online or buy it here at the ticket sale office at the bus station. You have to pay it to the drivers, and for most of the bus companies, you basically have to pay in cash. So always when you travel around in Croatia, have some smaller amount, 10-20 euro with you, then that makes life a lot easier. So what I basically wanted to tell you additionally, the most important bus from the bus station is of course the airport shuttle. During the summer it runs every half hour. There's a departure here from the bus station, and it would basically normally always be parked at gate number 1, so very easy to find. For a 400-500 meter walking distance from here, then you're actually at the Diocletian Palace in the old town. But if you need to go further around Split, you don't want to take the city bus or anything like that, taxi and Uber is basically just here in front of the bus station. And of course, in the summer, you would have way more vehicles here. It would just be totally packed. So from the Split bus station, you have connections to all over Croatia. Or not all over Croatia, but all major destinations inside Croatia. The most popular is, of course, something like Zadar. You have Zagreb, you have Dubrovnik, you have Krka or Šibenik Krka National Park, you have Plitvice National Park, and a lot of other destinations which you can reach here from the bus station, or a lot of other domestic destinations. You of course can also reach smaller towns nearby like Trogir, Omiš and all the stuff. I'm gonna blend in on the screen so you can see all the main destinations, but you also have international buses going here. So in the summer you have buses coming from Slovenia, from Italy, from Poland going to Split. You have most of the year, all year you have connections to Bosnia, to a city like Mostar. You have connections down to Montenegro, to cities like Budva and Kotor. You have connections to Albania and several other international destinations. So really, you can get to Split bus stations from many places. As for buying tickets, I already showed you the ticket sale office. There's one thing you need to pay, can only pay with the cash here, but there's 4 ATMs in front, so if you want to take out cash for buying the tickets, you can do that here. The other option is, of course, you can buy your tickets online, and on the website of the bus station, you can buy the tickets, so you can actually arrive here, figure out on which platform your bus is departing, and just go straight to the bus or line up waiting for the bus to depart.
What would you say for the people who are traveling with the bus from Split? How early should they be here?
So I think in the main season, be here at least 15 to 20 minutes before, just to make sure, and find your bus, because as I said, it's maybe a little bit hard to imagine when you see here with no people, but there's really going to be a lot of people in the summer. So just to navigate around, I would say be here 15 to 20 minutes before the scheduled departure time. If it should happen your bus is late, there's plenty of coffee bars here in the area where you can go and sit and have a coffee and wait for a little bit longer, but I would say go for 15 minutes at least. Yeah. So this was more or less all the information there is to give you from about the bus station in Split. We of course are going to publish everything on the website, so if you want to check out additional details, where we also have all links to bus companies, because there's a lot of different bus companies driving from the bus station Split, you can find all information on our website. Besides that, basically I can only say hope you enjoyed the video, and till the next one. Thank you.